Evaluation question 2. How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary text? To ensure that our combination of our main product and ancillary text were effective, we modelled our ancillary text, the poster and the digipack, on Bastille's current work. We noticed there was a theme throughout the music videos and posters. The poster had a similar theme throughout, with it sharing the fact they were kind of screenshots, and that they kind of took screenshots from the video and then slightly enhanced them to make the poster. And this can be seen in several of their products like Bad Blood, Overjoyed, Oblivion, Pompeii and Things We Lost in the Fire. We thought to stay true to Bastille's style and choices, we should follow this trend. The trend showed that the protagonist was featured in the poster as well as the video, and that the band did not appear in any of the posters. Generally, the protagonist would not show their face, or it would be partly concealed to kind of be quite a sense of anonymity. They were also human in a large majority of them, and there was quite a picturesque view featured in them. The text was taken from a colour in the image and would feature the band name Bastille and then the song title in kind of like a crossword style, so they'd overlap. The image would be slightly cropped or would be slightly enhanced from the original image. The song Bad Blood showcases this trend really well, as it shows a picture of a woman in the sea with the sea level quite high up to her neck, kind of concealing her face, and it's definitely a screen grab from the video, as it's really quite similar. The similarity between the two is very clear, with only a vibrant colour of the blue sea being edited and to make the title of the song and the band become foregrounded. The contrast of the white title is bold and striking against the blue, and the stark contrast is apparent when compared to the softer colours used in the image. The colour of the title, however, could be said to be taken from the sky, because it's quite a light kind of colour, whitish in a way, and also the fact that her face concealed kind of continues the trend of not really being able to see the character's face. And then the poster for the Overjoyed music video is also a screen grab, but it's been cropped so that only half the protagonist can be seen, and it's showing the back of her as well. This poster is very similar to ours, and it only shows the protagonist's back with the view revealed, so you kind of see from the point of view of the character in a way. It's very similar to ours, as it continues a lake, tree, bushes, surrounding foliage, and it's just really quite picturesque. And the title colour has been taken from the image as well, from like all the other ones I've mentioned. And it's from the colour of a t-shirt, which is really light pink, which really contrasts to the foliage, which is just really green and kind of naturistic in a way. And in this picture, the protagonist is kind of the main focus, as she's really contrasting to her surroundings. And then also another more posters and videos which follow this trend are Pompeii, which you can see, Oblivion, Things We Lost in the Fire, and then both Overjoyed and Bad Blood use screen grabs from the repeated beginning and end, which we've also used in ours, as we thought this was a trend that we needed to follow as well. And therefore we have used screen grabs from our prelude and epilogue, where the protagonist is sitting on a hill and looking at the view. And the text in our poster is the Bastille font, which they've used in all of theirs, so we definitely had to use in ours, because we wanted to conform to the style of Bastille's posters. The colour is taken from the picture itself. It's taken from kind of the sun rays in a way, which is in between the protagonist and the setting, and it's quite an orange colour. We took inspiration from Overjoyed and Oblivion by showing only the back of the protagonist and displaying the scenic surroundings. By doing this, it helped us continue the strong narrative throughout the audience, as the audience follows the protagonist through his journey. Our poster also features a sunset, which is similar to Overjoyed, which also includes the sunset. We, however, like other Bastille posters, have cropped the image and added a filter to make the sun more prominent. And then onto the digipack. The Bastille album Bad Blood is a continuation of the front image, and then on the back you can see the car, whereas in the front you can only see the car lights, and we wanted to do that in ours, kind of do a continuation throughout the whole digipack. We've used the same principle in ours, as in the front you see the view of the protagonist, but on the back you see a side shot of him looking out into the view, because it's a continuation, which we wanted to make sure we had. Similar images from the prologue and the epilogue have been used to ensure that the narrative was continued, and it seemed like a journey for the audience as they follow the protagonist. The Bastille text has also been used in our digipack, like we've used in the poster, and the colour of the text is black, so it stands out really quite a lot compared to the soft colours that are used throughout the digipack. We have also used white text like the album, but we found that we would have used white text like the album, but we saw that black worked a bit better. And then you can see the front and the back, and then the inside of the digipack. And additionally, we've used a lot of symbolism in our music video, like the sunset in the beginning and the end representing a new beginning, a journey. We've tried to use this throughout our ancillary products, especially in the digipack. We've carefully chosen the colours featured to mean and symbolise something. This can be seen specifically on the CD, as the colours were chosen because they link to Christianity. In Christianity, the green which we've used represents growth, which links to ours, as the protagonist has kind of grown in himself as he's learned to adapt in grief and learn to follow God. Blue means life-giving air and often signifies hope, which can be applied to our protagonist as God has now given him the hope of discovery and religion. Orange represents endurance and strength, which is what we think our protagonist has gained throughout the music video. We have chosen to take the literal meaning of anchor by placing a ship's anchor on the front of the CD, as we think this enhanced the symbolic meaning that his mother was once his anchor, but after his death God has now become the new one. And anchors also have other connotations, which means safety and stability, which is something his past and present anchor have brought him. And then we also have included a lyric book, which all contain symbolic images of crosses, holding hands and stuff, something that we wanted to continue throughout all our products. The titles of the songs are in the same font and style as the song listings on the back of the digipack, as we wanted to continue this pattern as well. We want our music video and ancillary products to be a continuation of the protagonist's journey and symbolise a new beginning, the start of something new for him. We wanted the audience to think that the music video was showcasing the struggles of life, but then also the rehabilitation of someone trapped in grief and how they learn to live again. We hope by continuing the new beginning and journey theme throughout the ancillary products, it would showcase how the protagonist has started to live again and was able to reflect on the bad times and appreciate the good. To check and ensure that our effectiveness of the music video and ancillary products, we asked our target audience, Bastille fans, what they thought. These are a few of their responses. In summary, their responses were very positive, with many of them liking the continued theme throughout the whole of our products, of like the preface and the journey. The chosen colours were also favourable and many believed conformed to the Bastille style. Due to the fact we have followed the pattern in which all Bastille products seem to have presented and the positive feedback we've got from our target audience, I believe the combination of our music video and ancillary products are very effective.